perfect. The NBA was getting set to launch a women's pro league. And what they needed more than anything else was stars. Playing for the LA Sparks, Lisa became a household name. She was dominant on the court, and on top of that, she had the charisma to fit a star. And by the next year, she was on every poster, letting the world know.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. You're looking live and down at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California. The setting for our broadcast tonight. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche IGNBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony, on the other side, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the big man, Domantas Sabonis, is following in his father's Hall of Fame footsteps. We all remember what Arvydas Sabonis looked like when he was healthy, both in Russia and when he came over to the NBA. Domas watched his dad play with the Blazers and dreamed of becoming an NBA player in his own right. Well, he's arrived. Last season, Domantas became a first-time All-Star. So he's certainly doing his dad proud. Kevin?
He sure is. Thanks, David. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from the investment standpoint.
We'll bring up some great points. And the Houston Rockets starting five. You've got Rashawn Holmes. Trae Young is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Hunter. And it's Sabonis in at the center. And for Los Angeles, Tobias Harris is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Thompson in the two guard. It's good.
The result of Paul's awareness of everything around him gets a nice look inside.
And here's Young. Fires the three inside. Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
And Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Lands off on the front of the rim and drops.
Valanciunas getting rewarded there for putting down a solid screen on the pick and roll.
Young taking his time here. Pass to Holmes. Kicks it to Curry. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. To the middle, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
The Rockets have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game. To the paint, here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Paul's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Hunter, the pass to Curry. Tipped away. Butler feeling out of it. Over Hunter. And again, the Lakers no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Young outside. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here is Harris. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Here's Curry with the three. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Trae Young.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Now here's Paul. He picked up 18 points in their last win against San Antonio.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night. And see, he had his momentum going forward, but really didn't need to lean in there. He was wide open.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles on D. They trail by 6.
Textbook defense from Klay Thompson did a real nice job of contesting the shot and sliding his feet on the shooters.
Well, their pass it to Thompson. Pass to Valanciunas. Trying to get something going. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
He's a natural-born scorer who leaves everything out on the floor. Young simply makes things happen.
Houston shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First free throw is good.
One of the most exciting, memorable players in college basketball history. Trae Young is incredible.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Paul. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Rubio outside. Pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Crossing up the defense, and that's what you expect from Rubio. Terrific vision.
Outside Curry. Back to Young. Shoots over Rubio, and it's Young. That's on the assist by Curry. Young's got 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And Rubio kicks to Harris. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas. He's fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Rockets leading by 4. Now low, here's Holmes. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Rubio outside. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Houston on D. 6-point lead. Back to Rubio. The pass to Butler. 6 to shoot.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Hunter. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Lakers have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Thompson looking for an opening. The dish now to Valanciunas. Outside Butler. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Love's checked in for Houston. Young against Rubio. Thompson passes to Harris. Whistle blows, pass is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
An all-around handful to deal with. Tobias with a strong move for the potential +1.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Seth Curry.
And for everything this guy gives you on offense, Thompson has finally gotten his due as a defensive stopper.
GA, I don't think he still gets his due. He's still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he made the all-defensive team in 2019. In addition to his offensive responsibilities, he has to guard the opponent's best scorer.
Lakers trail by 3. Thompson, high post. Harris finds Rubio. Outside Butler. Passes it to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And Jimmy Butler with a 3. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
Nice job by Butler. Really worked on the catch-and-shoot jump shot, getting it off a little bit quicker.
Sabonis against Valanciunas. Just his first attempt. Sabonis, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Los Angeles. Now, here's Rubio. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's the 3. Harris misses.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Thompson against Beverly. Nice D from Valanciunas.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Butler. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's the Rockets on the break. Beverly against Thompson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Thompson. 3-on-3. Here's Butler. Harris trying to get free. And it's Butler missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Wasted no time on that one.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
To the inside. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Rubio. Valanciunas has got 10 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Young, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Thompson finds Valanciunas. Harris outside. A miss that time would have put him up. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And that one is good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Even though he takes a lot of threes these days, Kevin Love's foundation is to score inside.
And the Lakers call time here. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Beverly looking around. A rebound by the Lakers. They won their last game against the Rockets in Houston.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Now here's Butler. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
I mean, blowing past the defense, Patrick Beverly gets up and down the court in a blink.
Beverly against Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their second and third shot to the line right here. Shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. Hard worker who wants to keep improving.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Houston in the lead. 1:31 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Diallo. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Los Angeles is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. Houston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Beverly against Wiggins. And Beverly kicks to Diallo. Pass to Payne. There's the triple. The rebound by Nance.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Pass to Love. Now here's Beverly. Not a lot of room. Now the pass to Diallo. Here is Love. Clock at 6. Here's Payne, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. .29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Butler. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Now Butler. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now.
Not the most comfortable shot for Rubio, but give him credit. He doesn't turn it down.
Inside, Love, and Love throws it down.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized 4.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers ahead, they lead by 2. And we'll be back right after this. And if you're wondering whether players watch the standings, check out this clip from Chris Paul.
One thing we have to do is stop comparing ourselves to last year. Early in the year, we was doing that every couple games. We was like, man, our record was here, this was that. And teams change, your games have to change.
You know, Greg, he makes a great point. Even when you have mostly the same guys, every season is different.
And if you're a coach, it'll give you gray hairs trying to preach that to your players. Many guys don't believe it until they're in it and then have to dig themselves out of a hole.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Taking a look at the Rockets. They've got Diallo, Patrick Beverly out there with Payne. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's House in at the 4 slot.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here is Love, following the basket by Chris Paul. Beverly for 3. The shot comes out, and the Lakers take it the other way.
They keep on his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Outside Butler. From outside, off the mark.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Love the pass to Diallo. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Holmes checked in. Here's Diallo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Just 5 to shoot. Fast break. The Lakers. Paul with the ball. Off target from outside. Rockets trail by 6. Payne passes to Love. Shoots over McDermott. Another miss by Houston.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Wiggins. Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The burst of athleticism of Butler is fun to watch. He is a tenacious dunker.
Payne looking around. Houston moving it around. To the middle. Can they get it? And Holmes throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Wiggins outside. Now here's McDermott, guarded by Holmes. And Nance kicks to Paul. Sinks the three-pointer. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
The defense has to stay on Chris Paul. He has a quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
Passes it to House. And here is Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got 9.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Wiggins. He had 13 points in the win against San Antonio.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Here's Butler. Kicks it out to Paul. Three-pointer. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Curry with it. He's got a 13-point game against Charlotte. Just 5 on the clock. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Butler on the way. Guarded by Curry. Butler kicks to Paul. Back to Butler. Over Curry. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Paul. And it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And he is really in his own right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Pass to Holmes. And stolen by Butler. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
This is his first free throw of the game. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
2 on the clock. Holmes can't get to go in. Last stopping for Houston, it was a loss to the Hornets. And the wide open shot from Paul. Hunter grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Over Young. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
I'll tell you, when Paul wants to take over, one of the best playmakers we've ever seen can become a big-time scorer.
Young's shot is off. Lakers leading by 12. Here's Butler. No good that time. Good defensive work there by Young. And here comes the break. Curry against Paul. Sabonis, the pass to Young. Pass to Holmes. And here is Hunter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Jimmy Butler.
DeAndre Hunter, over 3 years at Virginia, was a very mature player, and he left with a championship under his belt.
Now here's Paul. He's got 12. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Here's Curry. Good D by Rubio. Lakers leading by 12. Thompson outside. The pass to Rubio. Now here's Valanciunas, guarded by Curry. And Valanciunas kicks to Rubio. Another shot. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 5 rebounds tonight. Rubio against Curry. Back to Young. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. That'll be the 2nd of this 2-game road trip. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And stolen by Harris. Hunter grabs the miss. Rockets trail by 12. Down low. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Hunter.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Los Angeles has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Now, here's Rubio. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game, and the shot goes in. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Nice play call. You know Clay's deadly in the catch-and-shoot game. Get him the rock.
To the inside, here's Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise-caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
The Rockets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
Diallo, he's checked in for Houston. Patrick Beverley comes in for Curry. And Sabonis drops them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Valanciunas. 10 points for him. Rubio taking his time here. Launches a 3. And the Lakers get it back. Paul outside. Shoots the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
Good decision to regather. Talk it over. Your main concern now is how to slow this guy down on the offensive end.
And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. In the 3rd spot, Trae Young.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Rockets trail by 13. Now Beverley, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Hunter, the pass to Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Doesn't have to get all the way downhill to the rim to be effective because Trae Young has a trademark floater.
Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Thompson. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The kick out to Sabonis. Pass to Hunter. Now, here's Diallo. Pass to Sabonis. Ball's knocked loose. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Lakers leading by 11. Here's Thompson. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Here's Valanciunas.
I like the way Clay now studies a defense and makes great decisions with the ball.
Houston's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Sabonis, high post. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Rubio. No good on the 3.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Young, good.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Paul outside. Rubio against Young. Back to Paul. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Chris Paul is just a master of drawing contact on shots.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Wiggins is checked in for the Lakers. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Love's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
One of the most vocal players in this league, CP3 is known as a tremendous leader.
The pass to Sabonis. Fades and shoots. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Valanciunas. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good with the triple. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Houston. It's a 13-point game. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
Paul passes to Valanciunas. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Jonas. Good first half for you getting the ball inside, and you look really aggressive out there.
I'm just doing my job, what I need to do, be active in the paint, rebound, get some touches.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Chris Paul has been the story in this one. He ended up with 19 points, and Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. So, big fella, when he's on the floor, you like him better as a 3 or as a 4?
Well, when Harris plays a 3, he worries too much about setting up. I want him focused on finishing the 4. Dominate the ball, man.
Yeah, you can't ignore his size advantage when he's at the 2. Harris can bully those smaller defenders easily.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Thompson. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Harris. Then it's Chris Paul, and it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. Now here is Harris. Rockets with the rebound. Hunter with it. Young in the corner. To the paint. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
Outside Curry. Back to Young. And some nice passing there by Houston. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 15 points for Trae Young.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Paul passes to Harris. Shakes him. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you see there Tobias with body control to take the hit, still complete the play.
The Lakers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. Floats one up, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And here we go. It's Butler. Passes to Paul. Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Here's Valanciunas. Guarded by Curry. 6 on the shot clock. All up top. Guarded by Curry. And he makes that one. Paul's got the lead up to 14 now for the Lakers.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Back to Young. Curry wide open. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Such an incredible score. Young's playmaking may be on the same level.
Back to Paul. Young with the steal. And Butler sends it back.
One of the most versatile defenders we have in the league. Butler's reach also allowed him to get that block.
Thompson for the triple. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Curry picks to Young. Young is doubled. Hunter with it. Valanciunas is there. Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Paul against Young. Thompson outside. The kick outside to Butler. And again, no good by the Lakers. Rockets trail by 8. In the corner, it's Hunter. Sabonis trying to get open. Hunter, no good. LA's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's Valanciunas on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Pass to Hunter. And here is Holmes, guarded by Harris. Poked loose. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Some changes for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Valanciunas, and it's Doug McDermott in for Harris. Daniel House is checked in for the Rockets. Payne comes in for Young. Rockets trail by 10. And here's Payne. No points in the game yet for him. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time as far as social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities of these through social media.
Here's Sabonis, and he converts the layup. Sabonis has got 8 points.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level. Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. Rockets trail by 11. Outside Curry. Over Nance. Curry can't get it to go. Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Los Angeles with another miss. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now here's Payne, covered by Nance. Now here's Payne, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Just 4 to shoot. Takes the 3. And the call will be against Sabonis. That's foul number 2 for him. Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for Klay Thompson. Love checked in for Houston. Lakers leading by 11. Now Rubio. There's the pass to Nance. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The story from beyond the arc, here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. You take a look at Thompson. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Seth Curry right on the trail.
Either of these two guys force defenders to come out well past that three-point line, and that really opens the floor up for their entire offense.
That free throw good from Nance. And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half. Lakers leading by 11. Left side, Butler. He dishes it to Nance. Tries again. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here is House, covered by Wiggins, and Love gets it to go.
Did a nice job on the glass. Kevin Love carving out space. He's one of the best offensive rebounders we have.
Rubio outside. On the wing, Wiggins, defended by Sabonis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Rubio. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 4 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
First one falls for him. Houston making some changes. Diallo, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Curry. And he can't hit the second. Rockets trail by 10. Beverly up top, defended by Butler. Beverly against Butler. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Beverly showing he can make things happen off the bounce.
Here is Rubio. Passes it to Nance. On the wing, Wiggins. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow!
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Now here's Beverly. In the corner, it's Diallo. He kicks it to Payne. Off target from outside. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And with that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone.
Now here's Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That's his third foul of the game. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Danuel House. And here are the Rockets now, down by 12. Love the pass to Payne. That's in there. Love with the assist. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Butler kicks to Wiggins. Back to Butler. Over Payne, and there's another one for the Lakers.
When Butler's not challenging at the rim, this is the next best thing. Does a lot of his damage from the mid-range.
Now here's Payne. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Love. It's good. Love's got 8 points.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Wiggins outside. Over Love. Misses off the right iron. Rockets trail by 9. Here's Payne. Finished off the break. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Nance. Love grabs the board. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Diallo the pass to Payne. Here is Love. Dishes to Hunter. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Nance.
Aggressive move by Hunter, showing the power, the body control. This is why he was drafted number 4 overall.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Some changes for the Lakers. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for McDermott. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Jimmy Butler. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Young's checked in for Cameron Payne. Los Angeles leading by 4. Rubio outside. Harris looking it over. And yes, it's good. He's got 10.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Young with the ball. 15 points in the game. Stolen by Rubio. Fast break. The Lakers. Wiggins from outside. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 6 assists here tonight.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Here's Diallo. He's been playing so far. Still no points in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Let him decide whether to
shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Stolen by Beverly, and here we go. Houston running again. Young, no good. Lakers leading by 7. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Young, and it's good for 2. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Rubio kicks to Wiggins. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Paul comes in for Ricky Rubio. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And have to be careful guarding Paul. He's superb at finding ways to get defenders to initiate the contact.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And the first one at the line is good. And so Paul nails both of them. And here's Beverly. To the inside. And it's Hunter with the jam.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson finds Paul. Back to Thompson. Valanciunas passes to Thompson. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A tough play to defend. Klay gets rid of the ball as quickly as anyone.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. The shot missing. And so it's Los Angeles going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back to the action after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, Rashawn Holmes out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then there's Hunter. And it's Young in at the point guard position. 5 to shoot. Good on the triple. Young's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Rockets.
It's enough to where you have to respect him. Had 1 triple in the first half, now has his 2nd.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
And the Rockets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Rockets trail by 7. At the top of the key, Hunter. And stolen by Wiggins. Thompson for 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure
on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here is Young, and stolen by Harris. Thompson for the triple. The Lakers rebound. No good from Valanciunas. And for Houston, their shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
Coaches rave about Klay Thompson's ability to defend. He has active hands. He comes up with the strip that ignites the fast break.
Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Sabonis, he's checked in for Houston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Lakers leading by 10. Thompson outside. Harris kicks to Valanciunas. The pass to Paul. Six to shoot, and they double up Paul. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Wiggins missing. Rockets trail by 10, and here we go with Curry running it up the court. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Curry against Thompson. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Over Young.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Curry dishes to Young. Count it. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. He's efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Rockets trail by 6. Kicks to Hunter. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Sabonis. Klay Thompson. And that's good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Now this is more like 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here is Young. Back in off the glass. Young's got 26.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Feeds to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Got to pay attention to Thompson. He can sky up for those slams.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Pass to Hunter. Back to Curry. Houston moving the ball around. Lets it go with the 3. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Young.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Pass to Valanciunas. Kicks it out to Wiggins. The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
Almost every move Valanciunas makes, there's going to be some contact. He just plays through it.
Back to Young from the arc. They get it back, and Holmes throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Offensive rebound, Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
With a nice combination of strength and elusiveness, Harris makes things difficult for the defenders inside.
That's good from Harris. Butler, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Harris drops them both. Rockets trail by 5. Young outside. That one goes in. Young's got 18 points just in the second half.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
The 10-footer. Sabonis with the block. And it's Houston on the break. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
You see the length of Valanciunas on display with that block. Just went up and got it.
Got that one up quick.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.
And he's been out there doing his thing, just dominating on the glass. There aren't many players who put more into their rebounding than he does. And we saw that again tonight. Nobody could match his effort on the boards.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, the Rockets coach had some words for his team during the timeout. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
Now here's Curry. Here's Hunter. Nice D from Valanciunas. Lakers leading by 5. Now Paul. At the elbow, it's Harris. Shot clock at 6. Paul outside, takes a 3. But they recover it.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Outside Butler. Beyond the arc. The shot that time, not on target. The Rockets go the other way with it. A step-back shot here, and Thompson sends it back.
Don't underestimate Klay Thompson on the defensive end. Perfect timing on the block.
There's the three. The Rockets pull it in. Holmes got 8 rebounds in this game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Paul. Floats it up to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley.
He's trailed by 4. The pass to Sabonis. Second chance effort, and it's way up and in by Young. Young's got 33 points.
And he is one cool customer, guys, isn't he? Every possession magnified down the stretch, but he's been ready with only 1 miss against his 6 makes.
Now here is Harris. Paul outside. Trying to get open is Thompson. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 25 points in the game. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Paul with the steal.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Rockets trail by 6. Passes to Hunter. Young with the ball. Defended by Paul. Outside Curry. Inside Holmes. Rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias. Challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
Thompson passes to Paul. And they double up Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Timeout called the Rockets. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Young against Paul. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. Kept alive by Houston. Here's Sabonis. Nice D from Valanciunas. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
And here's Young after the 3-pointer from Klay Thompson. Can they get it? Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Young.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Paul is doubled. Harris outside. Back to Paul. Thompson outside. Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Here's Harris. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
Rockets trail by 11. 1:21 left in the 4th quarter. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 37.
The charisma, the superhuman workload. Trae Young is built for stardom.
Paul passes to Harris. Now Valanciunas, defended by Sabonis. Doubled by Sabonis. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Chris Paul.
Woo, he put on a clinic tonight. Terrific vision, sees the whole floor, and he hits guys in their spots with pinpoint dimes.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Outside Butler. Sabonis with the steal. Off on that one. And so the Lakers take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Jonas, you have a lot on you in terms of patrolling the paint. How do you think you're doing?
I feel good. There is a better game, there is a worse game, but, I'm bringing energy every game. I'm fighting, and my job is take rebounds, set of screens. I'm doing a good job.
It's grunt work, but you're good at it. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.